Alright boys and boys, it's your boy TJ here once again and back. See, in this cruel and decisive world, primates have always been the worst disaster of their local ecosystem. Or in the case of this planet, humans are the worst calamity of the universe. Like seriously, primates are just an ick, aren't they? So, what if we took a simple game about monkeys and their heroic deeds fending off other monkeys, and simply erase the true problem that exists in that world? Yes, gentlemen and gentlemen, I am in fact a primate phobe, I think. And I plan to erase the monkeys from the title of Bloons TD6.
Nice job, Ninja Kiwi.
This is a little bit ridiculous if you think about it. If you think you're ready, then strap yourself up and feel free to like and subscribe, because that's the only way to help me make ridiculous content. That and donate. So we are here on the main screen, and I think you're all asking the same question.
But TJ, how are you going to play a game of monkey tower defense?
To that, gentlemen and gentlemen, I say, fair point. You see, many others have in fact tried this before, mainly by using towers that are not automated by a monkey. But is that truly erasing the primates from the equation though? See, unlike other fools on YouTube, I am rich. At least in game. And see, when it comes to this game, money does buy you happiness. Let me show you how. Now you might be asking yourself how we plan on popping the Bloons without a monkey. And the answer is quite simple. We can see a fantastic selection of tools that would help us defeat this incredibly difficult game of Resort Impossible. See, among these many power-ups we have are 4 in particular that can physically and legitimately damage the Bloons. The weakest one is called a Road Spike, dealing 20 points of damage, or roughly 100 points per purchase. The next good one is called a Moab Mine, dealing 50,000 damage, but only attacking the Moabs, and it only works over 10 hits. Dude, why am I even bothering with all this narration? I'm just a bum here. With all this yapping out of the way, we're gonna start the ASMR money burning session. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think a game of Impossible needs about 2 million points of damage in order to complete, or about 20,000 road spikes. Well, editing me here. If we can get even 10% of the total damage needed, then you can guess how this video is gonna end. Let's skip over to the end and see what's gonna happen. Well, 10,000 road spikes later, here we are placing the first one. So obviously you can do it one by one just like this, but we're not gonna be quote-unquote authentic here, at least not so much. So I'll try to meet you folks in the middle, okay? We're just gonna automate the left click and keep the power button on M. M standing for Men Are Immaculate, of course. Well, the M key is functional, I don't know how far that's gonna take us. It's kinda strange, but I feel like I'm not beating the rookie allegations today, huh? Well, I wanted to get 100 spikes in, but I shot over that by a little bit, as you can see. Now I've put a Moab Mine just in case, but I don't think I'll go above round 28 here. Okay, round 6 is going okay. Oh, it's looking rough on round 7, it's neck and neck here. Oh my god, how were we beat? Well, I didn't expect to get to round 28, that's for sure. But we are gonna lose here, so we're gonna start putting more spikes. Alright, I spent about 500 road spikes to get to this point. And I skipped over the Moab just because it instantly got destroyed with the Moab Mine. But I do know that the game gets ridiculous as time goes on, so BRB once I place about 1,000.
A few moments later.
That was a little bit painful, so I'm gonna stop here. This should be about 1,000 on the screen, so we'll see how much 1,000 road spikes can take us. This is approximately 20,000 points of damage. Oh, there's a lot of purples on round 48, huh? And it looks like I'm gonna start having to place more spikes, at least for this round. So I'll clear up this round and see how much I can fill up this time. I think I'll go for the maximum that I could. Ah, god damn it, I misclicked again. Well, let's see how far we're gonna go with 500 road spikes on the field. Ooh, Round 52, looks like the defenses are falling. And they're really starting to fall, Jesus Christ. Let's, And there's still a ceramic left, holy crap. Okay, at least we're done with the crises at hand. That was about 100 spikes more than I expected. This area right here, boys and boys, this is what I call the death zone. Let's see how far the balloons can go. Oh wow, the balloons actually managed to go through the first one. Admittedly, I think even with the zone, I would still struggle a bit on round 63. But we'll see how it goes. Well, here we are, boys and boys, it's round 63 and I don't really know if we're gonna survive this because, like, you can see how far just 2 rounds of ceramics went. So I'll have to start spamming the spikeage. Round 63? Yeah, get out of here. I made, I think, a minor mistake. Let me show you what happened here. Yeah, so you can kinda see it in front of you how I'm sort of lagging behind against 50,000 ceramics, just 2 rounds ahead. So to that end, once I finish with this mess in front of me, I'm gonna see if I can put up every single spike that is left. Wish me luck and a speedy recovery. Okay, so I tried having a little bit more fun with spreading them out. The game unfortunately started lagging before I could finish off all 5,000 of them. Layer 1 down. Layer 2 was a joke, but that's also down. Wait, hold up, why am I losing? There was 3k spikes on the road, what the hell? Whoops, well, add that one to the death counter, I guess? Okay, round 2, boys and boys. Let me introduce you to the Zone 2.0. I guess let's see how far this is gonna take us. Well, not too far in my opinion because it's only about 2,000 spikes. And there it is, gentlemen and gentlemen. 2025. My 2025 celebration, and it's all going into one spot that I call the Zone 2020. Bro, what the fuck am I doing with my life? And now the question is, would the Zone 2025 survive round 76? And looks like the answer is yes. I guess 2025 is the heartbreaker of Bloons TD6, of course, and God, Jesus, this is not looking good. Round 78 is like really rough as well. Well, we'll see what's gonna happen. That's all we got. That's all we got. About 130 euros down the drain. Awesome. God damn, I don't think I'm even gonna beat hard difficulty, let alone unpoppable. Jesus. Do I just go out there and farm? Nah, I'm 100% raw dog in this challenge. If I'm gonna die on 130,000, that's just how rich I am. Let's go, baby. And while this is happening, I guess I should talk a bit about how I feel about this whole challenge. Honestly, dumbest waste of time I made so far. Don't be an idiot like me, folks, especially if I get dumber in the newer videos. This was a good concept, I will admit, but I feel like an authentic making of it is too dumb for one person to do. Speaking of that, I do have another attempt at it. This one with mods, obviously. And you can see here that it takes about 50,000 spikes to complete the game. And like 500 mines, but I messed up like an idiot. Overall, I hope you all enjoyed this BS, and all I can say is, I'm thankful that I'm done with this chapter of my channel, because this video took me like 2 months to make. And I hope you stick around a little bit more, because I got more horrors to create. So stick around for a bit, and take care, folks. Not a challenge.
Okay.